Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to download the MetaTrader 4 app as well as how to use it. So let's get started. You want to go to your store and you want to type in MetaTrader 4. Once you get that, go ahead and hit install and wait for that to finish installing. Okay, so after it finish installing, you want to go ahead and hit the open button. When it first opens, it's going to automatically create a MetaQuotes demo account for you. So MetaQuotes will be the broker. We're not going to use this one, so go ahead and at the top you see these three lines. Select that. You want to go to manage account. You want to hit this plus sign, open a demo account, and then you would put in whatever broker that you would like here. I like Hugo's Way, so I'm going to type in Hugo's Way. Okay, once you've done that, it should pop up. Go ahead and select it. Now you need to fill out your personal information as well as account information. So let's start by adding our name, our phone number, our email address, and then for account, you will select your leverage. I suggest 1 in 100 or 1 in 200. For deposit, you want to go down to the lowest one that they allow, which would be $3,000. You don't want to have too much money in your demo account because it's not realistic. But if you're not going to start a lot with more than $3,000, then you shouldn't be trading a demo account that has more than $3,000. Hopefully that makes sense. So just go ahead and start with $3,000. Go ahead and hit create account, and it's going to give you your login and your password. You can select this button here, and it will go ahead and copy it to your clipboard so you can save it wherever you need to make sure that you have your login. In case you want to log in on another phone, tablet, or your desktop computer, you will have this information. So when you first get into your account, it's going to show you your quotes, or as we like to call them, our pairs. So right here, you will have your pairs that you'll be able to see. The next tab will show you your chart or your graph. This tab will show you your balance, your equity, your free margin, and it's going to show you the trades that you have currently open. And then this tab will show you pretty much the trades that you have already closed out, whether you closed out in the positive or the negative, it will show you here. Okay. All right, so back to quotes. So you don't have quotes here that you don't use, you can go ahead and delete them by hitting this edit button here, clicking the trash can, selecting everything there, and hitting the trash can like that. So to add a pair, you want to select the plus sign. You can either type in the symbol or you can look for it. So you can trade FX majors, exotics, indices, futures, stocks, FX crosses, energy, metals, and cryptos. So like, let's say I wanted to add a crypto, Ethereum, you would look for it. Here we have Ethereum versus US dollar, ETH USD. If you select that, it has been added to your quotes. You can hit the back button. If you hit the plus sign, you can also type it in. So let's type in GBP USD and add that. And then let's do GBP AUD and add that. If you hit this back button, as you can see, now you have these 4 quotes here. Okay, so now that we have these quotes here, if you were to hold on one, it will show you new order or open chart. So let's go ahead and open Ethereum. As you can see, we have black and white candlesticks right now. So if you don't like that, I'm going to show you how to change it. So you would come up here to these 3 lines. You would go down to settings. You will scroll up to colors. And if you want a black or white background, you will select that here. So I'm going to choose white. Your foreground is going to be your text. So your prices and your dates and times is going to be your foreground. So I'm just going to leave that as black. Your grid, you can select any color, but if you don't want to see your grid, you have to make it the same color as your background. So if your background is white, make your grid white. If your background is black, then go ahead and make your grid black so that you don't see it. So my background is white. I'm going to make my grid white so I don't see it. Your volumes is going to show you the trades that you have open, and I'm going to show you that later. It's going to say buy or sell, and then it's going to have a dotted line across it. So I'm just going to leave that alone. Your bar up and down is going to be your wick colors, and then your bull and your bear candle is going to be your candle colors. So I'm going to use for bar up and down, I want my wicks to be black so that I can see them better. And then for my bull candle, I'm going to make that green. And then for my bear candle, I'm going to make that red. So for my bid price line and my ask price line, you want to go ahead and make those the same color, just like that. And I'm going to show you what that's about as well. So go ahead and hit done. Go to your chart, and now you can see that you have red and green candles. So that looks way better, right? We know that green candles represents bullish candles, meaning that price is moving up, and then red candles indicates bearish candles and price is moving down. So if you move left and right, you'll be able to go and see like the different dates and times. And if you grab 2 fingers and you pinch them in, it'll do that. And if you pinch it out, it'll zoom in. If you don't like how close the candles is to price, especially when you're trying to draw your tools, if you hold price, you see how that dotted line popped up? Now you can move this over as much as you want, and then you will press price and you see the dotted line disappeared. So now you have enough space to draw out your trend lines and stuff like that, just to get the candles away from price a little bit. Again, you hold that till you see a dotted line come up, and then you would drag it as far over as you would like. You'll come, hold it again, and now you have access to these candles and a little bit more space on the side, which I love. Okay, so if you actually hold the chart, click the chart, this blue wheel will pop up. You have your time frames, the 1 minute time frame all the way to the month time frame. Here you'll be able to select your tools, and this F symbol will allow you to select your indicators. So if you select this, you'll be able to add all of these tools to your chart. So if you wanted to add a horizontal line, you would take that and you would just put it wherever you want it. It's kind of small, so if you wanted to edit it, you would have to click that tool, hit the edit button, go to where you see style, change that to a 4. I'm going to make the color black, and then you will hit done. As you can see, boom, now we have a horizontal line there. Same thing, hold it again, select your tools, hit the plus sign, and we want to add a trend line. So you drag it from here, let's say up, double click it to edit button, 4 pixels, black, done. Now you have your trend line and your resistance line. Okay, if you wanted to delete them, you can either double click it and then hit the trash can, or you can click on this, hit the trash can, go to the one you want, and delete it, just like that. So that's how you use your tools. If you wanted to add an indicator, you would come here, and if you wanted to add it to the main chart, you will select this button, and if you want to add it to the indicator window, you will select this one. So let's add the Bollinger Bands to our RSI, and there you have it. And if you want to delete the Bollinger Band, then you would come here, add the trash can, and just take it off. And as you can see, now it's gone. So that is how you use how you add and delete indicators, as well as how to add and delete your tools. So let's go ahead and get in the trade. So right now you can see we're looking at Ethereum on a 1 hour time frame. If you want to get into this, you go ahead and select this plus sign here. Now you have your market executions as well as your buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. I'll be posting something on the Facebook group explaining how these work. But if you want to get into the market right away, you will hit market execution. You will select your lot size here. And I would suggest for Ethereum a 0.01. And if you're using a regular Forex pair, you can use anywhere from a 0.01 to a 0.05 for new beginners. Okay, so for Ethereum I want to add a 0.01 lot size, which you can click all the way back and it will change it, or you can double click and actually like put in whatever lot that you would like. But always make sure before you enter a trade that this is on the correct lot size. This is pretty much saying that we want to enter a 10-cent lot size. Okay, I'll go into further details on that later. Here you will put your stop loss. You see this red line? This is where you put your stop loss price. Okay. Here is where you will put your take profit price. So wherever you see on the chart where the take profit price you think should be, you would come here and you would type that in. Okay. And for now, you can just leave those two blank if you don't know what you want your stop loss and your take profit to be. And then you can either just hit the sell button or the buy button. So I'm going to go ahead and hit buy, and that should open me up. So once again, I said quotes, chart. Here it's going to show you the trade that you have currently open. Okay, if you click on it, it's going to show you where your stop loss price would be, your take profit price would be, swap, taxes, and commission fees. So for this trade, they are charging me 5 cents, which means that I need to make 5 cents positive before I can go into my actual profit. Okay, when you enter a trade, you're automatically going to start off in the negative. Okay, here is, like I said, where you will see your balance, your equity, your free margin. So for my equity, as you can see, it's lower than the 3,000 because I'm in the negative. Once this goes positive, that will too. So if you slide this over to the left, this check mark is going to be so that you can actually close your trade. So we don't want to do that right now, so I'm going to go back. The middle one is going to be so you can edit it whenever you want to come back and add a stop loss or a take profit. You can come here and you will hit modify. Since I'm not changing anything, I'm just going to go back. And if you slide it according to what position you have open and what pair, if you go to the chart, it's going to open you up to that chart. So I opened up the Ethereum chart. If you zoom in, so you see this dotted line that we have here, that's your volume. You see how it says buy, and then it has the lot size 0.01 next to it, and it's dotted. So the bid and ask price is going to be here in blue. If you are buying, you have to wait till the bottom line crosses above this dotted line in order to be in profit. And if you are selling, you would have to wait until the top blue line gets below your price that you entered in. So for buying, you're waiting for the bottom line to get above your price, and if you're selling, you're waiting for the top line to get below your price. So that's how you actually do it. So until this line gets above this line, I will be in the negative. So I'll come back to you once I'm in profit so I can show you how to exit this trade. Okay, while we're still waiting for this to go into profit, I'm going to go back over here. You see how if we look here, we have a price here. That's not the number you need to look at. You need to look at the number above here where it says 4 point whatever USD. This is how much you are negative or positive. If you are in the negative, this will show in red and this will show in red. But if you're in the positive, this will show in blue and this will show in blue. Okay, so when we go positive, this should be blue. So let's just go back and wait for a price to break above. So as you can see, both blue lines are above the buy price. So therefore we're in the positive. So as you see, it turned from red to blue, and now you can just go ahead, see as it dropping. Get out before it drop anymore. We've made a profit of $2.11. As you can see here, it says 216 at the bottom. Where's my pen? You can see that it says 216 here, but you really made 211, and that's because you paid a commission of 5 cents. So that's how you enter and exit a trade. So here we have the Forex order types, which would be your market and your pending orders. Write these notes down. Here would be your pending orders and what they mean. What is a pip? As well as your lot sizes. Make sure to write notes down so you can have these lot sizes when you go to enter your orders. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's all for this video. See you in the next one. Peace out.